While the add mode works great for adding light to a scene, as you saw in the previous example, it sometimes has a tendency to oversaturate or blow out details in the image. And that's where the screen mode comes into play and can help out with these situations. In this example that I'm running here, we have multiple layers of images moving across, and there are a couple of clouds and some other objects, and they're running, as you see, in multiple layers behind each other. As a matter of fact, this is not really what it appears to be, as the blue background is just a gradient, a blue gradient here, and the clouds are separate elements added on top of the background. Now, the clouds were simply photographed on the blue sky, and then the blue sky was turned into black, which is a fairly simple operation to do in Photoshop. So if we would open up the queue that controls this cloud here, let's just move forward a little bit so we get it centered on the screen. If I open up this queue here and set the blend mode to normal, you can see that that is indeed the case. It has a black background, and the clouds are just knocked out from the black background by turning the original blue sky into black. Now, if I would use the add mode to add these clouds to the blue background, which I could do, you can see that it gets kind of a blue tint to it, because it's getting added to the blue that is behind, and also it tends to oversaturate or blow out the result here. And then you actually get a much softer and nicer result by using the screen mode, which doesn't result in that kind of oversaturated or blown out effect. So that's a great way to distinguish when to use the add mode and when to use the screen mode.